Muscle cars that looked ordinary but hid insane power. Not every muscle car screamed for attention with bold stripes or aggressive spoilers. Some of the most dangerous machines looked like average family cars, yet under the hood they carried monstrous engines ready to dominate the streets. Today, we'll uncover three legendary sleepers that looked ordinary but were secretly some of the fastest cars of their era. 1. 1966 Chevrolet Biscayne 427. The 1966 Chevrolet Biscayne was marketed as an affordable full-size sedan, mostly aimed at families and working-class buyers. From the outside, it looked plain and unassuming, with simple lines, minimal chrome, and no flashy styling cues. But Chevy offered something extraordinary for customers in the know: the option to fit a massive 427 cubic inch big block V8 under its hood. This transformed the otherwise modest sedan into a secret street weapon. The 427 engine was rated at over 425 horsepower, but many enthusiasts believed the actual numbers were much higher. Thanks to its lightweight construction compared to other big Chevys, the Biscayne became a drag strip terror. It could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 6 seconds, shocking anyone who underestimated it. Most people assumed it was just a family car pulling up next to them at a stoplight. But once the driver floored the gas, the sleeper came alive with raw muscle. The Biscayne 427 quickly gained a reputation as one of the best-kept secrets in the muscle car world. Unlike flashy Camaros and Chevelles, it didn't need stripes or badges to prove its power. Chevy designed it for police, taxi fleets, and budget-minded drivers, which made it even more unexpected. But enthusiasts discovered it could outpace many so-called performance cars of the era. Collectors today see the Biscayne 427 as a rare gem, since only a limited number were produced. It has become a legend among fans of sleeper muscle cars. The car embodied the philosophy of less talk, more action. It didn't scream for attention. It simply destroyed competition when challenged. Drag racers in the 1960s loved it because it had performance without drawing unwanted eyes. Even stock, it could embarrass Corvettes, Mustangs, and GTOs. Its raw power and unassuming looks made it a true wolf in sheep's clothing. Driving one today still creates the same effect: surprise and disbelief from everyone watching. It's a muscle car that doesn't need validation. It speaks with performance. Many consider it one of the purest examples of a sleeper car in history. The 1966 Biscayne 427 represented Chevrolet's willingness to give customers hidden power if they knew where to look. It blurred the line between practical transportation and full-blown performance. Because of its low production, finding one in original condition is extremely rare. But when you do, it's a time capsule of American horsepower. The car stood for the idea that performance could hide in the most unexpected places. For muscle car fans, it remains one of the ultimate street sleepers. Today, the Biscayne 427 is celebrated at car shows and auctions for its unique identity. It might look simple, but behind the wheel, it's pure adrenaline. The car proves that sometimes the quietest rides have the loudest bite. That's why it has cemented its place in muscle car history. 2. 1969 Dodge Dart GTS 440. The Dodge Dart was originally designed as a compact, affordable car for everyday driving. It was small, lightweight, and practical, aimed at younger buyers and families on a budget. But Dodge decided to give it an outrageous option: the 440 Magnum engine. This massive V8 was usually found in bigger cars like the Charger or Coronet. Stuffing it into the small Dart body created an explosive combination. The Dart GTS 440 looked almost innocent at first glance. It didn't have exaggerated styling or a flashy reputation like the Charger or Challenger. But when the hood was lifted, the truth was revealed. A monster engine in a small shell. This car could launch down a quarter-mile with brutal speed. It was capable of running low 13-second times, which was incredible for the late 1960s. The Dart GTS 440 had one of the best power-to-weight ratios of any Mopar muscle car. Drivers quickly realized that it was one of the deadliest sleepers on the street. Most rivals didn't expect such a small car to pack that kind of punch. Its lightweight body made it a natural drag strip killer. Some even compared it to a stick of dynamite, small but incredibly powerful. The Dart became a favorite for young racers looking to surprise bigger, more expensive cars. It was cheaper than many high-profile muscle cars, yet often quicker in real races. Even stock versions felt raw and violent when you pressed the gas pedal. Dodge marketed it as a performance option, but many still underestimated it. That only made victories on the street even sweeter. Its reputation grew quickly, and enthusiasts still talk about its shock factor. The GTS 440 was proof that big engines in small cars equal instant performance legends. It's remembered today as one of Dodge's boldest creations. The combination of sleeper looks and brutal force made it unforgettable. Collectors hunt for these cars, but surviving examples are extremely rare. Most were raced hard, and many didn't survive the abuse. Finding one today is like discovering buried treasure. The Dodge Dart GTS 440 holds a special place in Mopar history. It represents the ultimate sleeper muscle car formula. Unassuming looks, massive performance, and the ability to surprise anyone. Even in modern times, it can hold its own against powerful cars. It remains one of the most iconic examples of American ingenuity in performance. The Dart GTS 440 shows that sometimes the smallest package hides the biggest power. These cars prove that not all muscle cars had to look aggressive to be powerful. Sometimes the most unassuming designs hid the wildest engines. The Chevrolet Biscayne 427 and Dodge Dart GTS 440 all shocked rivals who didn't take them seriously. They became legends of the street racing scene, earning respect the hard way, through performance. Each of them showed that real muscle isn't about flashy stripes or spoilers. It's about surprising power where no one expects it. That's what makes sleeper cars so fascinating even today. They embody the true spirit of American muscle, strength hidden behind simplicity. For collectors and enthusiasts, they remain treasures of a golden era, and they will always be remembered as wolves in sheep's clothing.